crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy.
Hey kids, I'm Nash and I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. Well, it's holiday time. Yes, it's that magical time of the year where we gather with family and friends to celebrate peace on earth, goodwill toward men, and the thousands of fabulous deals and savings at your finer commercial establishments. All right, I kid. This is the time of the year that can bring out the best and the worst of us, honestly. It's the one time of the year we act a little nicer, we smile a little easier, we cheer a little more. For a couple hours out of the whole year, we are the people oh my God, I'm doing the speech from Scrooge. Is there any part of my brain that hasn't been invaded by pop culture? Anyway. While it's generally considered the most wonderful time of the year, no, I'm not going to start singing. Doesn't mean everyone quite falls in step with all the magic and the wonder. While most of us are content to exchange presents, or sing carols, or just bask in the glow of hearth and home, there's also a segment of the populace who get tanked, head down to the local church nativity, and heckle the 4-year-olds playing the wise men. That's what we're looking at this week. Feliz Navidad. Not following me? Well, it's beginning to look a lot like the part where I elaborate. Just shut up and watch the cartoon. It's generally believed that most cultures observe some sort of celebration of the winter solstice, the time of year when your given hemisphere of the Earth is tilted furthest from the sun. The foundation of these festivities was rebirth, renewal, and warding off the long cold nights, and they took the form of symbols of light and warmth, such as the traditional Yule log. Yeah, like that, only with less kerosene. In the time since, many different religions began to observe their most important holidays around this time, like Christmas, the celebration of the birth of Jesus, or Hanukkah, the Jewish festival of lights, and Kwanzaa, the tradition of, can I get back to you on that one? Anyway, while the majority take the time to appreciate family and friends, there's always those among us who manage to find a way to take the spirit of the season and turn fun and good cheer into holly jolly hijinks. And also a festive ride in an ambulance. So, now that the setup has been hung by the chimney with care, let's get going. What do you think of when I say the words Christmas pageant? If you answered screaming and fleeing for your life, then you probably attend the church in our first story. Oh, Florida, truly you are the gift that keeps on giving. From West Palm Beach, a dress rehearsal of what was dubbed, quote, Project Christmas at the First Baptist Church involved your standard wise men, your baby Jesus, and, of course, your traditional live camel. What's that? You're not supposed to bring live camels into a church? Well, that's probably why the animal collapsed into the pews. Oh, but something this amazing demands much, much more than simply describing the event. I got video! Hey, you know what? I'm Jewish. Fuck you guys. Now, no one was hurt, camel included, but that's the only miracle you'll find in this story. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's a freaking camel! Since when has it ever been okay to bring livestock inside a church? There are many things for which your standard house of worship is designed, but a beast of burden weighing in at over half a ton is not one of them. And no, the minister's wife doesn't count either. Also, last time I checked, churches were non-profit and relied on the good graces of their parishioners for funds and support. So how much of the church's money was spent on renting a goddamn dromedary? Couldn't you have spent that cash on, say, clothing the poor or feeding the hungry? Though I guess you could skin and eat the camel, but maybe a trip to Kroger's would be a little easier. Next up, what would the holidays be without a parade? And what would a holiday parade be without floats? And what would a holiday parade float be without a drunken brawl? Another Florida story? Sheesh. From the inappropriately named town of Niceville comes this tale, where one city employee entered into a dispute with another. Except by dispute, I mean climbing into the cab of one of the trucks hauling parade floats, throwing away the keys, and threatening to, quote, whipped the driver's ass. Huh. I wonder what the holdup caused in the parade.
It's practically standing still now. They dropped the ropes on the nose of the reindeer. The back members of the team are just holding it enough to keep it away from... It's burst into its brain! It's burst into its brain and it's falling, it's crashing! Watch it! Oh, get out of the way! Oh, it's a terrific deflation, ladies and gentlemen! It's hot air and rubber and the frame is crashed to the ground! Oh, the humanity!
Truly, a day that will live in infamy. Back to the story. Okay, asshole! The fuck is wrong with you? You're a city employee. Of all the occasions to have this little confrontation, don't you think that in the middle of the Christmas parade might not be the most subtle of places? Also, he blew a .266 on a breathalyzer test, because it's not a holiday parade until someone's vomited into the crowd. Now, apparently the beater accused the beatee of taking his overtime. I wonder how much of that he's going to lose while he's sitting in jail. Irony! Let's wander away from Florida, quickly, and head north to Chicago, where a school bus driver has lost his job after a dangerous, horrible vehicular homicide of a snowman. The unnamed school bus driver either quit or resigned, the story's unclear, after video appeared on YouTube of him driving into a snowman that had been built in the middle of the road. The snowman's widow was unavailable for comment. He lost his job after hitting a snowman with a bus because of a video on YouTube? How bad could that video have been?
Frosty the snowman is a very nice
Frosty! No! No, seriously, that's all he did. Drove through a snowman while a couple of giggling idiots taped it and put it on the internet. While the article doesn't make it clear if he quit or was fired, it's obvious his superiors considered driving through a snowman built in the middle of the street to be a serious offense. Let that sink in for a second. If you're a school bus driver, you could lose your job after driving through snow. He thinks next season kids will arrive at school promptly at 2 p.m. But we're not done with snowmen just yet. Moving on to Hayden, Ohio, we learned that snowmen take great pride in their heritage. Their strong, white heritage. Mark Elysiuson felt a bit festive this year and decided to celebrate the season in the time-honored tradition of building a snowman on his front lawn. Unfortunately, he also celebrated some other things in the process. Things like lynching and white power, and of course, complete and total dickery. Oh crap! Look out, everyone! We're getting a douchequake for Christmas!
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Good Lord. Haven't had a douchequake that bad since they let Jim Carrey play the Grinch. Where were we? Oh, right. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's the season of peace on earth and goodwill toward men. How the mighty blue Jesus do you work a noose into that? I myself am not a man of faith, and I tend to skew toward the cynical, but even I know not to whip out my mistletoe and piss on the season of giving. But in this one instance, let me say I hope something good touches your ignorant, inbred heart this holiday season. I hope you find something worthwhile. I honestly do. The reason I say that is mainly because of all the kids who had to ask Mommy and Daddy why Frosty had a goddamn noose deserve a gift from you. A motherfucking apology! Ooh, sorry. Got a little carried away there. Man. Whew. Well, at least that's about as bad as it gets this year. I mean, it's not like Santa got busted with child pornography. Oh, shit, no, I take it back, Oh, damn it. From North Platte, Nebraska, 57-year-old Daniel Davis, who spends his holidays working as a Santa, was charged with 8 counts of possession of child pornography after investigators searched his computer. I got nothing. Excuse me a moment.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow. Have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And when you...
Sorry about that. Back to the story. Chevy, take this one for me.
I want him brought right here with a big ribbon on his head. And I want to look him straight in the eye, and I want to tell him what a cheap, lying, no-good, rotten, four-flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking, dog-kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat-ass, bug-eyed, stiff-legged, spotty-lipped, worm-headed sack of monkey shit he is! Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
God bless us, everyone. Wow. I think after that, I'm actually ready to spend time with my family. Come to think of it. Hey, Stick Boy, come here. What are you doing for the holidays? Oh, okay. 3 words. It's a movie. It's a movie. It's a dog movie. It's a movie about a dog. It's a dog movie. It's Milo and Otis. Oh. Why didn't you just do that in the first place, you mute motherfucker? Sheesh.
Hey, I got family different too.
You know what? It's a holiday, so I'm not even gonna be dickish to you. Okay, what are you and yours doing, Arlo?
Me and the Arnold family, we got to gather together and take turn with mine and my home. And get on down to young Georgia and want to live there alone. I want to hear that and that. We go on, you did it. And we rolled on and just wonderful. I love somebody there something. I'm in this handball, and you get over and you keep going your ball. And me and more.
I'm just gonna pretend that was heartwarming. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go.
Hold on there, we have traditions as well.
Wait, you guys celebrate Christmas?
Oh no, of course not. In space, we have very different holidays than your Christmas.
No, Christmas.
Yes, Christmas.
Christmas.
That's what I said, Christmas.
Fuck it. What do you do up there, space guy?
Obviously, we do not have traditions or seasons like yours, and the peoples of space are as many as grains of sand. But those of us who travel the stars, we do agree upon a point in the galactic calendar around this time to share goodwill and cheer with one another.
Neat. How do you celebrate that?
Oh, it's quite simple. When 2 ships meet around this time of year, we train our most powerful weapons upon one another and begin firing wildly in a display of friendship.
Couldn't that cause some misunderstandings?
Oh, in the beginning, certainly. But after the first few intergalactic wars were settled, eventually it got on. Because, after all, who among us is not brought closer by the splendor and glory of things blowing the hell up?
Yeah, I can't argue with that. Listen.
Hey, hold on one moment, please. There seems to be something on my scans. Computer, identify incoming object.
Object is an unknown craft in low orbit of this planet.
Oh, splendid! New friends! Computer, open fire with the main cannon.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 holy shit!
That was rude. He didn't even fire back once. What? What?
Yeah, that's, all the time we have for this week. So before we find some way to accidentally murder the Easter Bunny, this is Nash saying, if I have to hurt, so does everyone else.
Merry Christmas from Chiron Beta Prime, where we're working in a mine for our robot overlords. Did I say overlords? I meant protectors. Merry Christmas from Chiron Beta Prime. corner there's a giant metal.
Hey folks, Nash here again. Just wanted to take a quick second to tell you about MagFest 9 in Arlington, Virginia, this coming January 13th to the 16th. It's a big event with video games, panels, music, and special guests. Guess who's going? Okay, yes, Linkara is going, but guess who else? Okay, yes, Todd in the Shadows is going, but guess who else? Okay, yes, Yesu Otaku is going. You know what? Fuck it, I'm going. Okay? If you want to see me there, those of you who even know who I am, go to this link for more information.